Okay, this is speed or average speed practice problem worksheet. Trust me, you're going to want to watch this so you know how to do these problems. Okay, so remember our 8 steps. Number one, read the problem. A car travels 300 kilometers in 6 hours. What is the average speed of that car in kilometers an hour? Okay, so let's take a look here. Need to add a few pages, I guess. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll work. Boom. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look at this. All right, so the first thing we did is we read that problem. We want to write it down. Okay, you write these a little bit differently. You write them a little bit differently. We're going to start. Every problem is going to have a v or a speed. Everything will have a distance, and everything has a time. Okay, so if we go back, and I have the problems in front of me, I'm just going to read them off. A car travels 300 kilometers. That's my distance. It's in kilometers. So 300 kilometers in 6 hours. 6 hours. Okay. I've written the problem down now. I need to know what my V is. I have no idea what V is. So I've read the problem, I've written it down. Now, I'm going to go back real quick and I'm going to show you how this is done here. I'm going to go back to this and I'm going to open my equation sheet. All right. So I'm trying to figure out V. Trying to figure out V. So on my equation sheet, V equals D divided by T. V is speed, D is distance, and T is time. Okay. So we're going to, and you can see I put the formula down here for you to use. All right. So V equals D divided by T. So V will equal 300 kilometers over 6 hours. Now notice here that this is a little bit different. And I'm looking for my calculator, and I, of course, can't find it. Anyway, what you're going to do then is you'll divide this out. Now, you can't cancel units here. So since we can't cancel units, then my answer is going to be in kilometers an hour. Okay? Kilometers an hour. So how far did I go? We'll figure that. You can figure that one out. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the next one. Oh, and my answer obviously is in kilometers an hour. Okay? So let's take a look at the next one. What is the speed of a jet plane that flies 92 or 7,200 kilometers in 9 hours? 7,200 kilometers. So I'm going to write down my V, my D, and my T. So it flies 7,200 kilometers in 9 hours. And again, V equals D divided by T. So V equals 7,200 kilometers divided by 9 hours. There we go. Take a look at the next one. And for time's sake, you can go back and look at it, but I'm just going to write it down here. A storm is moving towards your house at a speed of 20 kilometers an hour. V equals D equals T equals. It gives us our speed, 20 kilometers an hour. It's 60 kilometers away. And it says, what time will it reach your house? So T equals. Well, let's go back real quick to our equation sheet. T equals D divided by V. So T equals D divided by V. Write that down. D divided by V. So T equals 20 kilometers an hour over 60 kilometers. Now, this is the thing I want to show you. Now I can cancel out kilometers. Time is in hours. So you can figure that out, and there's your time in hours. All right. Okay, let's take a look at the next one. Take a look at the next one. A swimmer can swim a speed of 2.8 meters a second, V, D, T, 2.8 meters a second. Distance, let's see, for 6 minutes. 6 minutes. How far can they swim? Okay, so here, notice there's seconds. Seconds, let's change minutes to seconds. So 1 minute equals 60 seconds. And 1 minute equals 60 seconds. All right. So if we take 6 minutes, and this is one of our conversion factors, we need to do this. 160 seconds, 1 minute. So we can cross those out. I end up with 3,600 seconds. Does that look right? No, 360 seconds. 360 seconds. So we can go like this, 360 seconds. Now, D equals V times T, or D equals 2.8 meters a second times 360 seconds. Okay, and that'll be my distance in meters. These will cancel out. Okay, so my answer will be in meters. All right. What is the average speed of a walker who walks 500 meters in 400 seconds? V equals D equals T equals. What is the average speed? So we're looking for average speed. Distance is 500 meters. Okay. V equals D divided by T. And there you go. You can do the rest of these steps now. I think on your own, you would put V equals 500 meters divided by 400 seconds. A truck travels down the highway at a speed of 110 kilometers, V, D, and T. So a truck is traveling 110 kilometers an hour, about 60 miles an hour. How long does it take if it covers 2,200 kilometers? We need to know T. So T equals D divided by V. You're traveling 100 kilometers an hour. And I know I make these look easy, but that's because I do them all the time. You traveling 100 kilometers an hour, 55 miles an hour or so. And you have to be to work in 0.25 hours. You have 16 kilometers to go. So all we have to do is see if we'll arrive in 2.5 hours or less. T equals D divided by V. And then you're going to take that answer and make sure it's less than a quarter of an hour, it's less than 15 minutes, okay? All right. Next. At dinner, you got mad and threw your burrito at a speed of 4 meters a second. Throw a burrito, huh? Don't do it at school. I've seen what happens. Okay, so D. At dinner, you got mad and threw your burrito 4 meters a second. It flies for 18 seconds. How far did the burrito, how much distance did the burrito cover? Okay. I don't know why I didn't put the 4 in there. Let's redo this. 4 meters a second. All right. D equals V times T. So D will equal 4 meters a second times 18 seconds. And these cancel out. And D will equal in meters. There we go. All right. Hope that helps you. I think I did all the problems. If I missed one, um, we'll go over it in class, but I think that should be it. Good luck.